If I hear breast is best one more time, I swear I'm going to strangle myself with a $45 nursing bra. When it comes to your decision on whether or not to breastfeed your baby, way too many people have a strong opinion about what goes on behind your blouse. Some women have even taken to the streets, calling themselves lactivists, to get every woman on the breastfeeding train and to fight for the rights of breastfeeding women. This can be very irritating, to say the least. Whether you breastfeed or not, you need to be prepared to encounter the tit terrorists. And just know that you will be under surveillance before you've even given birth. I had no idea when I got knocked up that anyone and everyone would feel the need to weigh in on the tit topic, even in inappropriate places. I've never been one for making a new best friend in the ladies' room, so I was a bit put off when a woman I'd not so much as passed toilet paper to under the stall noticed my obviously pregnant belly and asked me point blank whether I planned to breastfeed. Not knowing at the time that this was a political hot button, I figured she was simply making unwanted conversation. I innocently answered, "I don't know." She pounced. "You don't know? What do you mean, you don't know? You absolutely have to breastfeed. It's the best thing for your child. If you don't do it, you're robbing your precious baby of the most natural thing in the world. It's like, why bother asking, as if there's an option? You're instantly branded as friend or foe." She continued lecturing me that not breastfeeding compromises your baby's immune system, causes frequent ear infections, practically ensures obesity, and so on, and on, and on. Finally, I had to interrupt. "Hang on. I didn't mean I don't know if I'm going to breastfeed. I meant I don't know if I'm keeping the baby." As you probably guessed, that's quite the conversation stopper. If you want to breastfeed, I think that's heroic. There are obviously plenty of great reasons to do it. Word in the ladies' room is that it's the healthiest thing for your baby. A big reason in my book was the healthy part, and that it seemed to be more convenient and a lot less expensive than bottle feeding. Hell, if I'd known I was going to be a breastfeeding failure, I would have registered for a few tons of Enfamil at my baby shower. So I say give the breastfeeding a try. I want you to succeed, really. I also want you to know before going into it what the Breast Brigade probably failed to mention, and that is this. For some women, most women, it hurts. Not a little bit. It hurts like a rhesus monkey biting your nipples, only with more screeching and not coming from the baby. Personally, I'm not what you'd call a bondage enthusiast. I mean, sure, I enjoy the occasional nipple clamp, but I'm not a paying member of any bondage club. But if you're going to breastfeed, take a lesson from these experienced folk. You and your baby should work out a safe word to deal with this kind of self-imposed pain. I wanted to breastfeed, but as with everything else, I'd eschewed taking any of the offered breastfeeding classes while I was still pregnant. How hard could it be, right? Wasn't it supposed to be the most natural thing in the world? I tried it in the hospital as soon as I was in my own room, and then every couple of hours afterward. But my baby didn't seem to be taking to it at all. I was getting more and more frustrated, so the nurses sent in the big guns, lactation specialists. Having had that C-section the day before, I wasn't really in the mood for more pain or visitors, but I tried to be open to both. A warning. Most lactation consultants have all the charm of a paper cut. The first woman they sent in had the non